What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing a little something different. And I just felt like venting. I felt like ranting. I felt like talking on a subject that means something to me, something that I feel like is currently present in my life. This morning, today, I woke up to a wonderful FaceTime from my daughter. My daughter's name is Ashton. She's 6 years old, and she doesn't live with me. I live here in Dallas, Texas, and she lives in the state in Louisiana. I woke up to that phone call so excited, so happy. And throughout that phone call, there was nothing that made me really sad. I was talking to my kid. She was excited for her day, all this, that, and the other. And, she gets to the school. She's a little nervous. She's a little scared, but she walks in, doesn't even care about me, because she's just going to her first day of school. And she walks in, and I just lose it. I break down, and I cry. And I started bawling my eyes out because she's growing. She's growing. She's 6 years old. She's growing, and she doesn't need me as much anymore. She doesn't need her mom as much anymore. And one of the things I wanted to talk about today is why. My reason why. My reason for being who I am and doing what I'm doing and going in the direction that I'm going in my life. And I wanted to make this video a while back. I wanted to talk about this on my own page and rant about this, but I thought this would be a great place for me to do so that I could have great audio. So today we're going to be talking about my 3 reasons why I do what I do and why I'm driven to become the person that I'm trying to become. So first things first, above all, is because my daughter deserves better than I ever had. I think that we all can resonate with that. But my main reason why I'm doing everything that I want to do is because I don't think about what I'm losing right now. I think about when I was a kid, and I think about when I struggled most. And I struggled most when I was in middle school and in high school. I needed a father. I needed a support figure. I needed someone that was standing there that could help me with my emotions, could help me with the things that I was going through. And I didn't have anybody. And I didn't look to my mom for that because of things that were going on in my life and the struggles that we were going through. And that's my biggest reason why, is because when I think about my child, she's going to be taken care of right now, guys. Think about kids. No matter what, your kid usually gets taken care of. People love to take care of kids or help out. But when your kid is in those developmental stages of their life, who's there to really help them? You. It's your job as a parent. And I believe that I'm working for the ability to never not be by my daughter's side, because that's what I want. I want to be her trusted friend. I want to be in her corner. I want to be there to support her at everything she chooses to do in life. And when she has those tough questions, I want to give her the answers that I believe are best from the experiences that I've gone through. And trust me, I've gone through a lot of experiences. I'm not saying that I've been through more than anybody else, because that's a lie. There's so many people that go through so much more than us. But I've been through enough to know that, there's certain things that I do want to teach my kid that were never taught to me, that were never shown to me, that I never understood, that I never learned. And it's my job. So my reason why, my number one reason why in life, is to be that person, to be that light, to be that life coach, to be the freaking parent that she deserves. And to be the parent that she deserves, I have to create a life that is sustainable so that I can be there all the time. And so for me, I don't know what that life looks like through fitness. I don't know where the end goal is, but I know that my life is growing, and I've created so much more opportunities through the direction that I'm going, through the leaving my child and not being with her on a day-to-day basis. Through that sacrifice, I've created so many doors in my life that I never thought could be opened. And I think that that is one of my biggest motivators as to why I continue to go down this process. And this is a perfect follow-up to that, is my second reason why. My second reason why, 100%, my second reason why is because I've come this far. I've come this far. I've literally sacrificed. My daughter is 6 years old. I've sacrificed almost four and a half years of her life to become who I am right now. So why, in God's name, why would I stop now? Why would I quit now? Why would I hesitate now? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to quit. It makes no sense to complain, to whine, to feel sad, to not be grateful. I'm grateful because this wasn't given. This wasn't guaranteed. This life wasn't something that I was supposed to have. It was something that I manifested through my sacrifices. And it's like now, it's what I tell people when they go to college. Why would you fucking drop out of college? Why? Why would you drop out of college? If you've put in 1 year, you've put in 1 year of your life to an education that takes 4 years to complete, and you're going to throw 1 year of your life away? Why? Why? So for me, my second biggest reason why is because I just won't. I won't quit when I've come this far. Even if I have to sacrifice a year or two more, I won't quit because I've come this far and it's not going to be worth nothing. It's going to be worth something at the end of the day. That I can promise you. So remember that when you're in your job and you've been working at that job for 5 years and things like that, and you haven't gotten the promotion yet, and you're wondering what's going on, you're struggling, you're just confused. Don't quit yet, because adversity comes when it's the time to succeed. Things are going to hit you in the face when it's the time for you to rise to the challenge. And so if you quit right now, what is that worth? What did that do? What did you learn? And how did you grow? You know, how did you grow? So don't quit. Don't give up. Keep going. And my last reason why, my 100% last reason why, is because I don't want to be like everybody else. God dang it. I don't want to be like anybody else in this world. I don't want to be like you. And I don't want to be like you. And I don't want to be like you. I want to be like me. I want to be the best me that I can be. I want to be the best poser. I want to be the best father. I want to be the best friend. I want to be the best influencer. I want to be the best. So it's for me. My why is for me. My last why is for me. Because I want this. I want a better life. I didn't have a father when I grew up. I didn't have all the luxuries that everybody might have had. I didn't have it as bad as everybody else may have had it. Sure didn't. I was given opportunities that I squandered, that I threw out the window, that I wasted. I could have been a collegiate athlete if I wanted to, but I wasted my potential. Threw it out the window. And I just can't stand to think of me replicating myself. I love all of my followers. And I really do. And when y'all repost and say that I inspired you, I love that. But if you ever go look at my comment section, anytime somebody says, man, I want to be just like you. Man, you're my goal. You're my idol. I want to be like you. I tell them, no, be like you. Be you. Be the best you, because that's what's going to make you better. That's what's going to make your life more fulfilling. That's what's going to make your why make sense. So for me, my 3 whys are my daughter. I want her to have everything in life that I didn't. All the opportunities, all the advice, just everything. I want her to be able to call me and I'm there. And right now I've got to sacrifice that time so that I can be there. And I'm gonna be there. It's not a question. It's just a matter of when. You know? And my second reason why is 100% because I've put in this much time. And when you put in a lot of time to anything and you quit and you give up on it, I mean, dude, I've been at this for multiple years now. If I quit, I wasted all those years of not being with my daughter. And I just couldn't live with that. I can't live with that. It doesn't make sense to me. So when you're thinking about your life, when you're thinking about things, find out your why. It can be more than one thing. It doesn't have to be one reason. You know, for me, it was multiple things, and it's probably more than that. You know, for me, it's understanding that, yes, like, I want to be a part of her life every day. You know, I think that people often mistake some of the things that I do in my life. But I think about my daughter every day. I think about her smile. I think about what she's doing, who she's with, who she's hanging out with. I think about if she's happy, if she's healthy, if she's taken care of. I think about these things all the time. When I don't see her, when I don't talk to her, I still think about her. When I'm in the gym training, I think about her. When I'm at work, I think about her. When I drive to work, I'm thinking about her. When I'm laying in bed, I'm thinking about her, because I obsess about the things that I love. I obsess about the things that I love. And I love my baby. I love my fitness. I love who I'm becoming. So I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this lifestyle. I'm obsessed with what I would believe I will be. Nah, fuck that. I'm obsessed with who I know I'll be. Because I know that the day will come when I look back at everything I've gone through and I say it was for a purpose, for a purpose. It was for a life lesson. It was for a opportunity. It was for a sacrifice. Everything that I did will have a reason. And maybe not I understand it now, but one day I will. And that's the one thing that I love, is knowing that one day my daughter will know that my sacrifices weren't for nothing. And then I will make sure that I continue to work hard. So I'm going to finish this up with saying, control what you can control. Every day, the ball is in your court. Everything that you do, the ball is in your court. Nah, I don't want to hear all that. Well, he said, she said. I don't want to hear all that. Well, it's hard. Or, well, he couldn't do it, so how can I do it? I don't care. I really don't care. I listen to people's excuses every day, and I don't care. I genuinely have no empathy for your excuses because I don't want to hear it. I don't care that you have a kid. I don't care that you're a single mom. I don't care that you struggle. I don't care that you don't have a job. I don't care that you don't have this. I don't care that you're disabled. I don't care. I don't care. I literally don't care. I don't care that you're gay. I don't care that you're straight. I don't care that you're a freaking dog, a cat. I don't care. I really don't care. At the end of the day, I want to see you go through these things and challenge yourself through these adversities. Continue to work, continue to become better, because the reality of it is all these excuses are just your little pussy ass reasons for not being who you're meant to be. Every day when you get jealous of a person's lifestyle, remember it's because you're ashamed of who you are. Every day when you want to comment on somebody's thing negatively, comment on somebody's post, or make a comment about the way somebody dresses or looks, you're just jealous because that person is confident. That person is doing what they want to do, and you're not. So remember that. Remember that your excuses are only because of you. You know, I heard a thing one time. It literally said that choice is the fog between the decision. So what that means is we all have a choice, but choices are actually a problem and are actually meant to be as a buffer. It's meant to be as a way for your brain to say, hey, I don't think this is a good idea, because your body just wants to survive. Your mind just wants to survive. And you've got to remember that that buffer is there because that's how it's supposed to be. But you have to make the decision. The decision is what cuts through the buffer. When you have to think about things like that, you have to focus on the fact that, okay, yeah, this is going to be scary. But my decision before I ever thought about the consequences was that this is what I wanted to do. This was the direction that I wanted to go in. Of course, there's going to be consequences. Of course, there's going to be things. But the people who are successful are the people who take all of those consequences, take all of those circumstances that they know are going to come. They take them all, they bottle them up, they put them in a bag, and they put that bag in their pocket, and they say, you know what, you're going to stay there because no matter what, you're going to be with me. You're going to go through this with me. There's going to be these consequences. There's going to be these adversities, but I'm going to keep you in my pocket because no matter what, I'm going to keep going. You're going to come with me. You're going to be there the whole time, but I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to let things scare me. I'm not going to let things hold me back. It's your life. It's your choice, but don't let that choice stop you. Don't let the ability to choose what you can and cannot do, what you do and do not want to do, stop you. It's your decision that matters most. What did you decide when you woke up? You decided you wanted to be the best. So everything that you do moving forward to that, every decision that you get to make, don't choose. Just make the decision to be successful. Make the decision to go forward. Make the decision to do what you got to do. And your why, your reason why, should motivate every single decision you make. Every day when I wake up, I say, why do I do this? I do this because I want the life. I do this because I don't want to be like anybody else. I do this because I want to give my daughter a better life. I do this because I've sacrificed so much fucking time up to this point that it would be a waste to get rid of it all now. So I encourage every single one of you to not waste any more time. Figure out your why. Figure out what matters to you. Figure out what motivates you. And then go after it and make the decisions a part of the actions that get you to that end result, that success that you don't see right now, but that you'll have one day. I hope every single one of you take this to heart, listen to it, appreciate it. This is just me ranting from my heart. I've been thinking about this for days, but I wanted to share this with you because I know that there's so many people out there that listen to me, that go through the same things, that have the same things that scare them, that fear them. And I'm an anxiety-ridden person. I'm a depression-ridden person, so things scare me every day. But it's realizing that that fear is there to stop you from your greatness. And like I said, it's your decision. What do you want? Is your why good enough? So take that to heart, think about it, sit on it, digest it. But let's get better each and every day. And I hope every single one of you just fucking kill it and go hard in life. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's keep killing it. Let's keep grinding. Let's go for everything that we ever wanted. Peace.